Good morning. Exciting day celebrating Cheyenne's graduation day, May 21st, 2022. Yay! You did it, meow. No thanks.
Charlie, say hello to the camera.
Well, hello. Beautiful day for a graduation.
Hey Cheyenne, congratulations. You're a genius, you know it?
Hi Cheyenne, congratulations. We're so proud of you. Love you.
Sure what?
Hi, Cheyenne. Say hi.
Hi Cheyenne.
Happy graduation.
Happy graduation.
So you got a way to edit stuff out?
Daddy, stick to hard.
You got the short hair, right? Yeah, that'd be nice.
So it won't go forward. Okay, way over there now. It's like the third from the girls, like up the front, the three girls, he's the third one.
Coming in from the other direction. I didn't know that.
He's got the strut going on.
That's brown pants too.
Right, so there's three girls.
Over here?
I don't know, do you see her?
This side.
Tell her over there? No, you haven't seen her? Okay, I haven't seen her yet either. And then the third one, boy, he's behind the three girls, they count 1, 2, 3. Okay.
And then the third is Owen.
Somewhere out there.
He's the third one. From the three girls and the third. And the third. Justin's class or something. Yeah. Behind the one that he's in front of the one that was with the brown. And make it right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of colors by our Navy Junior ROTC and the playing of our national anthem by the Sebastian River High School Band. Thank you. You may be seated at this time.
Good morning, parents, loved ones, faculty, and most importantly, graduates. I am honored to open this ceremony for you all today. This morning, we celebrate the greatest achievement up to this point in our lives, the graduation of the Sebastian River High School class of 2022. Yeah, that deserves a round of applause. On behalf of this class, I would like to say thank you to all of our wonderful family, friends, and faculty members who have supported us throughout our journey of education for these past many years. We would definitely not be here without you. It has been both an honor and a pleasure to serve as your class president this past year. With this experience, I have gotten the chance to develop relationships with many of my fellow graduates. This opportunity has only further convinced me of how successful and bright our future is. All of the great things each of us have done during high school were only the beginnings of our journey. When we were younger, all we ever wished for was to grow up, to be grown-ups like our parents and go out and face the world. But now, as we sit here in this stadium and our childhood comes to an end, I'm sure that I am not the only one who wants to slow things down just a little bit. So today, I encourage you to live in the moment. Take in the celebration for all of the hard work that you have put in for the past 13 years. Because I think we are all realizing today, it was so worth it. These past years certainly were not easy. but the challenges we have faced have only shaped us into who we are and have prepared us for our future. Our challenges are not over yet, as our lives have so many more in store for us. However, we will not let these hardships deter us, nor prevent us from living our lives. Have the courage to embrace challenges that come your way, and do not let your fears of what the future may hold obstruct you from the pursuit of your dreams. Learn from your failures and push yourself to new limits. We only get one life, so live it to its fullest potential. As we depart our high school years, most of us will go our separate ways. But do not dwell on the sadness of leaving your friends, or your family, or your hometown. Instead, bask in the excitement of your future, because it will be great. And if there is one piece of advice I can leave you with, never stop striving for the highest. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Monet, for those inspiring words and your leadership to your peers. At this time, I would like to introduce our stage guests and would ask that you hold your applause until everyone is introduced, beginning with our school board members. District 1, Dr. Mara Schiff. District 2, Ms. Jacqueline Rosario. District 3, Dr. Peggy Jones, Vice Chair. District 4, Mrs. Terry Barrymore, Chair. And District 5, Mr. Brian Barefoot. Also with us are members of the School District of Indian River County's Executive Leadership Team, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. David K. Moore, Deputy Superintendent of School Operations and Human Capital, Mr. Scott Bass, Assistant Superintendent of Strategic Planning and Support Services, Mrs. Pamela Dampierre, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. Richard Meyer, Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Ron Fagan, Assistant Superintendent of Student Affairs, Advocacy and Access, Mr. Eric Seymour, Director of Strategic Initiatives and Systems Compliance, Dr. Christina Jacobs, and our Public Information and Community Relations Officer, Mrs. Kristen Maddox, as well as our very own Sebastian River High School Administrative Team, our Assistant Principals, Mr. James Timmer, Mrs. Jacqueline Country, Mr. Robert Riskin, Mr. Kevin Van Brimmer, who could not be here with us this morning, but sends his love and congratulations to the graduates, our Senior Class Advisor, Mrs. Michelle Fennell, and Mrs. Fran Walker, our Teacher of the Year. Lastly, I want to pay special recognition to the staff members sitting amongst the students. Thank you. Please give them all a round of applause at this time. At this time, please help me welcome to the podium our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. David K. Moore.
Good morning. Oh, now wait a minute. Now, it's early, but we're here to celebrate. So let's try that again with all of the love and respect we have for these graduates. Good morning. Good morning. All right, good morning, school board members, administrative team. Good morning, parents, family, friends, aunts, uncles, and cousins. But most importantly, good morning to the distinguished, the challenged, and succeeded, those who have stood the test of time, those who stand here today that we are here to celebrate. Good morning to the graduating class of 2022. Today is your day. Now is your moment. A moment. Oh, wait, okay. We're waking up now. One moment realized in time today, but a moment that you have been working for 13 years. It was a goal that you set for yourself before you even realized it was a goal to be achieved. But yet here you are today finding that success. And I hope you understand that you're not here just because this is a rite of passage, or you're not here because this is simply the last activity of your senior year. You're here because you've done the work. You're here because the state of Florida has set a standard and you have met that standard. You are here today because you are successful. The story that you're telling, your life story, is a story of success today. And if you had the opportunity to take this long walk up to this stage and stand at this podium and tell your life story, what would that story be about? What words of wisdom, what level of encouragement would you give to all of us who are here today to celebrate you? I don't know all of you, but respectfully I submit there would be stories in your life's story that would speak about those who loved you and encouraged you and supported you along the way. Those that gave you that extra push when you needed it. There would be chapters in your life stories in which you had to face true adversity, challenges and obstacles put in front of you at no fault of your own. But yet here you are today, despite those obstacles, challenges, and barriers, finding the success that you so rightfully deserve. There would be chapters in your life story of great success, setting goals, setting challenges for yourself, and then obtaining those goals that you set. In just a few moments, well, probably an hour or so, we will be done writing this chapter of your life story. The chapter of your experience here at Sebastian River Senior High School. But before we conclude that chapter, I would ask each and every single one of you to take a moment to pause and reflect. Take time to remember those who have had significant contribution in your life story. Remember those who were your first teacher, those who encouraged you, who supported you, who fed you, who disciplined you, those who gave to you before they gave to themselves, their love, their support. Please help me in acknowledging your parents and guardians for all they have done to ensure you have this success today. Take time to remember those who you're sitting right next to. Thank God you're sitting closer to them this year than you were last year, but take time to remember them. Think of all the firsts that you have experienced while at Sebastian River High School. And how many of those firsts were experienced with those you call your friends? Some of you have been friends since you started kindergarten. And after today, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to change. Think of those friends who have helped you up off this field. Those who were your teammates on the court. Those friends that helped you and encouraged you to continue to study to get the grades so you can have this celebration today. Think of that one person you're always going to remember as your first true love. Then remember that first person about 3 or 4 weeks later who helped you with your very first heartbreak. These are special people. These are the ones who have helped grow and make who you are. Find time before you leave today to give them that one extra pat in the back, that one extra hug, and thank them for the role that they have played in your life. Take time to remember those who have stood in front of the classroom. Those who have provided that rigorous instruction to ensure that you had every opportunity to maximize your full potential. Remember those who gave their time away from their families to coach you in sports or to sponsor clubs or activities or the band. Those who are your educators. Those who have contributed to the experience that you have had here. Without them, it wouldn't have been what it has been. Thank them. Find them on the way out. Don't take them for granted. We will be done this chapter very, very shortly. We will conclude this chapter. You'll go out this afternoon and you'll celebrate with your families. Then you'll go out and you'll celebrate with your friends. You'll be safe, but you'll celebrate. You've earned that right. And then tomorrow when you wake up, you begin writing the next chapter of your life story. And I want to encourage you to write bold and courageous chapters as you tell your life story. Write chapters in which you ensure no one ever has to lose another family member because of cancer. Write chapters that ensure each and every single day we as a nation come together and celebrate the great things that are available to us. Pull us together as a nation. Seniors, go and tell great stories. Go and do great things. You are prepared, you are ready, you will find success. Congratulations, seniors.
Thank you, Dr. Moore. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your support for the students of Sebastian River High School. Please give them another round of applause. At this time, please help me welcome to the stage our Assistant Principal, Mrs. Jacqueline Country, for the introduction of our student speakers.
Good morning. First, I'd like to say congratulations for this beautiful accomplishment. Today, I have the honor of introducing our two highest achieving students in the graduating class of 2022. First is Remington Monet. The class is salutatorian. Remington is graduating with an overall GPA of 4.689. He's an IB diploma candidate, an AP, and dual enrolled Indian River State College student. Remy will be attending the University of Florida as a finance major on a pre-med track, go to medical school, and eventually become an infertility specialist. Remy has many accomplishments, such as being a National Merit Commended Scholar, the recipient of the Congressional Medal for Youth Merit and Achievement, and AP Scholar. She has been Exchange Club Youth of the Month and Exchange Club Female Youth of the Year. She has been in varsity lacrosse all 4 years, senior captain of the team, a 4-year member of the band, was section leader, and was the treasurer of the National Honor Society. She sees herself as someone who does not relent, one who is resilient and infinitely determined in both her academic and personal life. She prides herself in her ability to overcome challenges and finds intrinsic motivation to achieve her highest ambitions. She also sees herself as a fierce competitor and also a loving friend, daughter, and overall person. I am pleased to introduce to you the class of 2022 salutatorian Remington Monet.
Hello, I'm back. Long time no see, right? Allow me to pick up where I left off. Now, graduates, look around you. These are the people, whether you may know them or not, that you have spent the last 4 years of your life with. These are the people who may have shaped you, for the better or for the worse, who may have become your best friends, worst enemies, or who may even remain strangers. But today, we are united as one. One class who has grown together over the past 4 years. And one class that will change this world's future for the better. For some, high school is the best years of their lives. For others, the worst. But no matter what your experience was like, for all of us, today marks the first day of the rest of our lives. So congratulations on making it this far. Now I know, everyone is tired of hearing about COVID this and COVID that, but our class truly faced difficulties throughout this pandemic, and those should be recognized. Losing a quarter of our sophomore year to online learning, and learning at a distance while wearing masks, and even missing out on some major events. High school is a very stressful time by itself, not to mention when coupled with a global pandemic. But regardless of whatever circumstances we were put under, here we are, about to walk across this stage. COVID also gave us some blessings. While physically it separated us, making it through high school during this time together brought us and united us as one. And let's not forget about the fact that the pandemic did get rid of semester exams, which could very well be the reason some of you could be here today. saw, I had no idea who you were. Anyways, when I think of this class, I think of a group of intelligent, well-rounded, and most importantly, resilient young adults. Each and every one of us has the potential to go out and change the world, and I am excited to see how this class impacts the future. While we have had several major accomplishments during these many years, we have only merely scratched the surface of our full potential. When we leave this ceremony, we leave a chapter of our lives behind. We walk out into the world as adults. Whether you will be continuing your education, starting your career, or still figuring out what you want to do with your life, we are entering the real world. And while this may be scary, terrifying really, the potential that this class has is incomprehensible. And I know that everyone in this stadium can see that today too. So I hope you walk across this stage feeling proud of your accomplishments, but also fearless for your future. Thank you to my class for allowing me to represent you, and for also listening to me speak twice. And once again, congratulations.
The class valedictorian is recognized as the top student in the graduating class, having the highest overall GPA. Jaden Hughes is an AP scholar with honors, an international baccalaureate candidate graduating with an overall GPA of 4.710. He is planning to attend the University of Florida, majoring in biomedical science on a pre-med track with a minor in biotechnology. Jaden has many accolades, such as being awarded to be a part of the College Board of African American, Hispanic, and Rural Small Town Recognition Programs. He has his biotechnician assistant certification, has been a level 2 math instructor at Mathnasium in Vero Beach, is a published writer and guest columnist for the TCP Palm Press Journal, has been president of the National Honor Society, a member of the National Technical Honor Society, and is a 2021 Florida Sunshine State Scholar. Jaden sees himself as one who is hardworking, passionate, and tenacious, someone who others can look to for advice, and as someone who continuously strives for humility over pridefulness. Please help me welcome to the stage the class of 2020 valedictorian, Jaden Hughes.
First, I would like to start off by saying I'm probably more nervous to give this speech in front of my mom than over the 1,000 people that are watching me right now. So hopefully it goes good, Mom. Okay. Good morning, classmates, families, educators, and community members. Today is the day we will solidify this special moment in our memories for the rest of our lives and cherish it with the passing years. Today is the day we turn to our friends with watery eyes and looks of adoration as we want to freeze time in this moment and never let its effects fade away. But ultimately, today is the day we enter the world as adults. And yes, my dad would probably be giving me a crazy look right now if he was sitting up here with me. Yet it is still true. This day may represent a stepping stone for future occupations we seek out, or even a day where someone is a first-generation high school graduate and their family, or even direct someone down a path that doesn't even include academics in their future. All of these paths are one that each and every one of you should be proud of, because it proves that you are already making positive efforts to achieve your true aspirations. The world today has shown us that anything can happen, and it is up to us to enact the change we want to see within our society. Over the past couple of months, people have regarded me as the first African-American valedictorian in the school's history, but that is not entirely the case. I am also half Colombian, making me the first Hispanic valedictorian as well. I am a grandson of 2 minority grandmothers who worked as house cleaners for the 1% on John's Island most of their lives, and the son of a black father and an immigrant mother who came here when she was 12. I will always be eternally grateful to my family for the struggles they have endured so that my success may be possible. Yet the struggle is still prevalent today. I remember I went to dinner with my parents one evening, and a woman at the table next to us was talking with my parents. She turned to me and asked what school I wanted to go to after high school, and I responded with Duke University, where I was accepted, and they had a 4.7% acceptance rate this year. She proceeded to look me in the eyes and asked me, "Oh, for what sport, by the way?" I was stunned at this woman's response and could barely conjure at any type of response myself. She lives as a constant reminder in my head of the stereotypes and prejudices I hope to break today and in my future life. With that being said, to my minority classmates sitting out there, recognize the trials and tribulations that your ancestors have had to experience so that you can be sitting in those chairs for this momentous occasion. Appreciate the sacrifices they have made and apply their work ethic and tenacity to overcome the odds into your lives. Make something of them with these abilities we have been granted. As the great Martin Luther King once said, almost always, the creative, dedicated minority has made the world better. Look within you to wear it like a badge of honor. I would be remiss to not thank my parents, Vanessa and Henry, my sister, Jayla, my best friend, Vizza, Mr. Surgeon, I see you like a second dad, and all my teachers and family for their unwavering support through this personal journey. As you all sit out there listening to me in this moment, I want you to not view me as what the ideal high school student should have been, or what your high school life should have represented. Yes, my classmate and I here have worked tirelessly to be where we are today, but trust me when I say, this is not the only path to success. I want each of you to see us as representations of what can be achieved when you commit to the work, the sacrifice, the long days, and the sleepless nights. Because at the end of the day, your goals are a test of your perseverance to overcome adversity. Whatever it is you seek and aspire to become, please remember to let your actions speak louder than your words and prove to others what you are capable of. I challenge you all to be kind, to be better, to make yourselves known, and to let your impact on this world shine bright and leave a lasting mark on this world that you will find true pride and comfort in. Thank you.
Come on and give our valedictorian and salutatorian another round of applause. All right, seniors, your graduation today is a time to celebrate your success and preparation for the opportunities and challenges of the future. Graduation day is a big achievement, an accomplishment for everyone. It represents the culmination of a journey and the attainment of a goal that started 13 years ago. But today, I challenge each of you as you begin a new chapter in your life, a new journey, a new goal to attain. I challenge you to find greatness in your own way. But what is greatness and how will it be measured? Certainly, if you watch television, sports, greatness can be measured by how many home run hits, touchdowns, three-pointers one makes, or how often you're brought up on SportsCenter. Perhaps, if you're a politician, your greatness is judged by how many people have worked on your election campaign or how many laws have been enacted. If you're a business leader, perhaps the measure of greatness may be how many dollar figures you have in your bank account. In the public eye, for most, there are measures of greatness and standards of excellence. But are those the only measures for greatness? I believe that greatness is measured in a far more valuable manner. Impact. What is your impact on those around you? What is your impact in your community? What is your impact in your sphere of influence? Those whom you come in contact with every day. So today, I want to challenge you to make an impact and redefine greatness with 2 points. First, be committed to continually bettering yourselves. I can attest, just like many other adults sitting here today, that many of us were always told how average we would be. But I want to tell you something. I stand here today, just like many others, because we chose not to listen to those words, but telling ourselves every single day to shoot for the stars and be the best that we could be. Living each day knowing good enough isn't good enough if it can be better. And better isn't good enough if it can be the best. And if I could get away with some improper English in front of all these educators, I would even say, make the best the bestest ever. But remember to always commit to continually bettering yourselves each and every day. The second point, always have a servant's heart, no matter how high you get in life. Many of you may not know the legendary UCLA coach by the name of John Wooden. He is arguably one of the greatest college basketball coaches of all time. In his 27-year career at UCLA, he led the Bruins to 10 NCAA national championships, which is a record that will most likely never be repeated. Coach Wooden's job was to coach basketball for a living, but his calling was to impact people. You see, Coach Wooden didn't believe that the number of championships won made him great, but he believed that the championships were the result of his servant's heart. With all those national championships, guess what he was found doing in the middle of the day every week? Going into the custodial closet and grabbing a broom and sweeping his own gym floor. You want to make an impact and find greatness? Find your broom. Every day of your life, find your broom. When you attain the next goal, find your broom. When you get another promotion, find your broom. Another accolade to add to your resume, find your broom. You grow your sphere of influence that way. That way you're attracting people so that you can impact them. And as long as you have your broom, you'll stay with the servant's heart. So finally, I leave you today with the hope that each of you will be able to redefine greatness in your own way, making an impact in the lives of those around you that will change our world for the better. For today, a new journey will begin. So don't be afraid. Do what's right in your heart and be better. Keep pushing towards your goals and dreams. Reach for the stars and start to shine, because when you shine, we all shine. Finally, to the class of 2022, on behalf of Sebastian River High School, it is my great pleasure to congratulate you. We wish you the best as you embrace the future. And I would like to say, thank you for a fantastic final year of learning at Sebastian River High School, where it is our mission to ensure you receive the highest quality of instruction daily and that you achieve to your highest potential. And just in case someone hasn't told you this today, or just in case you wake up in the morning, or a few weeks, maybe months have gone by, but just in case you begin to feel that life has abandoned you and no one has told you that, please know we love you. Take care. And always remember, you can't hide that sharp pride. Congratulations. All right, enough with all the speeches. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. At this time, I would like to invite to the podium Our assistant principals, Mr. Robert Riskin and Mr. James Timmer, for the graduation roll call!
All right, first up, please welcome Mr. Jaden Alec Hughes. Remington Nicole Monet. Nicole Marie O'Neill. Taylor Christine Sturgeon. Sarah Marie Trout. Emmanuel Salas Nava. Anthony Takori Aaron. Giselle Acevedo. Caitlin Nicole Ashin. Daniel Augustine.
Coming up there?
Tristan James Allerton. Alonzo Brian Alexis. Gary Luis Correal Yulisa Merced. Fiza Fatima Aliko. Kristen Ashley Allen. Ryan Scott Alley. Gabrielle Abigail Anderson. Sydney Leah Anderson. Abram Alvarez. Alexis Baker. Hayden James Baker. Harsimran Kaur Bansal. Angela Simone Beatrice. Morgan Marie Bellou. August Nolan Arce. Erin Alexandra Aria. Ian Jonathan Areno. Karen Avila.
No, right there.
Rosario Avila. Joey Becker. Logan Skylar Bergamo. Josu Daniel Betancourt Sanchez. Nicholas Wayne Binning. Mark Lane Bohannon. Bianca Danielle Bradford. Natalie Patrice Rabbit.
6 left.
Matea Dawn Raymond. Giovanni Braz. Angelita Rose Brickles. Kelsey Irene Brody. Madison Leah Bromberg. Alexia Elise Brooks.
She's next, guys.
Cheyenne Lee Brown. Wyland Thomas Brown. Morgan Jeanette Brushier. Shantasia Alexis Ryan. Maria Guadalupe Berdoy Nieves. Matthew Burge. Brooke Lynn Burns. Lucas Joseph Bush. Aaliyah Bustamante. Fabiola Bustamante Castro.
Teresa Jo Rizzo.
Alexander Robinson. Dale Henry Robinson III. Taquante Shaheem Robinson. Sandra Michelle Rocha. Kinsley Tyra Rai. Carlos Yahir Rodriguez.
Very close.
Juliet Rodriguez. Milagros Rodriguez.
Yeah, we're like, this row's about to be done. Owen is like right here.
Latiana Deja Roker. Jennifer Maureen Romano. Antonio Francisco Rosado. Jose Sebastian Rosas. Aiden Christopher Rose. Zachary Joshua Rose. Jake Donald Ross. Owen Conrad Roth. Connor Robert Rolston. Bryce Conlon Rue. Janaya Harris Royal. Anastasia Anna Ruiz. Erica Noemi Rufocaba. Maria Fernanda Salazar. Stephen Iverson Garcia Sanchez. Ulysses Sanchez. Janice Marie Sandoval. Wendy Araceli Santiago. Caleb Daniel Santini. Zachary Daniel Santizo. Dwight David Sapp Jr. Anthony John Saputo. Vincent James Saputo. Alexandra Lee Yurkowicz. Evelyn Zamaripa. Giselle Jeleno Zamaripa. Lisbeth Zamaripa. Alan Zamora.
and Mrs. Barrymore. Would you please join me at the podium for the turning of the tassels? Graduates, please stand. Dr. Moore and Mrs. Barrymore, I attest that the students presented as the class of 2022 have met all of the state of Florida graduation requirements and all of the requirements of Indian River County. And I recommend them to you.
With the turning of the tassel from right to left, I now pronounce you graduates. Sebastian River Senior High School class.
I thought she was sitting over here.
She was. Oh, did they find her? Well, I wasn't sure how long. We talked to her, but we couldn't hear her.
I got you guys' own picture.
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe you went to the bathroom.
What? Right, tell her where my.
Maybe you went to the bathroom.
Yes. I just started picking up food now.
Do you know where she is?
Is this backwards? Yeah. I can't see you. I wanted to get you.
It's not on. It's on.
Here's Dada.
Hi.
Hello. Happy graduation day. We're trying to find Cheyenne and the sea of people. We're looking for you, Cheyenne, for when you watch this video. We're trying to find you. We're trying to find Cheyenne.
Where are you, woman?